The megastore Walmart is involved in a case that the Tennessee Supreme Court is about to hear that could help clarify when a business owner is responsible for the criminal actions of someone on their property. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm stopped by to tell us what happened. Jim, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're talking about a case that's alleged that Walmart kicked out a drunk customer of theirs, and then he went on to hurt somebody in their parking lot. So is Walmart responsible for the injuries in this particular case?
Okay. Well, that's what our Supreme Court's going to tell us. There are cases where businesses are responsible for injuries caused on their premises. And some of those cases are just obvious. You know, if you have a business premises where they're continuously having people robbed in their parking lot and they don't do anything about it, don't put a light up, don't put a security guard, then they could be responsible about that. Okay. Now, this case is a little more of a gray area. And they, according to the case, there's a man in the store that was drunk. Walmart says, hey, we don't want a drunk guy in our store, get out. Right. He gets out and he gets in his car and he hurts somebody. Now, the question becomes, are they responsible for that? When they took that step to make him leave, should they instead had called the police and say, hey, this guy's drunk, come pick him up? Makes sense. Or did they have to report that? And that is always something, you know, the cases that go to the Supreme Court are a little more gray. You know, and Walmart's, of course, going to say, hey, we didn't get this guy drunk. It's not our problem. Right. But it will be interesting to see how they come down on this. We've got a long line of cases where employers, or I'm sorry, where businesses have failed to protect people when they knew that there was a danger. That's really what the court's going to look at. Did they know that this was going to be dangerous? And did they interject themselves into this, and they could have done something and should have done something to protect the person that was coming to their store to spend money?
Gotcha, that makes sense. So this is something that you've seen before. You've handled cases like this one.
Yes, we've handled a lot of what we call inadequate security cases. Most of the cases we handled are really not quite as great. We've had people that have been seriously injured or shot or robbed at apartment complexes where there had been a history of violence, and like I said, the complex didn't do anything about it. We've had the same thing happen at malls before, where they just didn't protect people when they knew that there was a problem, and that's really what you look for. You've got a duty to provide a safe place. You're asking these people to come spend money with you and be your patron, so just provide them a safe place.
Makes sense. And in this case that happened in Chattanooga with Walmart, what do you think will happen in the end?
You know, I don't know. This one's going to be close. It will be interesting to find out. I will let you know in a few months.
All right, we will wait to hear from you.
All right,
Jim,
thank
thanks
you
so much. The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-353-0930. You can also go to higginsfirm.com.